Hey there, Deadheads and curious minds. Welcome to our deep dive into 11 mostly true facts about the Grateful Dead, one of the most legendary bands to ever step on stage. The stories are just as wild as the music, so let's kick back and explore a few tidbits you may not know or at least haven't heard quite like this. Fact 1. They got their start in the San Francisco Bay Area, right in the heart of the 1960s counterculture. Originally known as the Warlocks, the band played their first show in 1965. But when they found out another band had the same name, Jerry Garcia opened a dictionary, pointed to a random page, and there it was, Grateful Dead. Second fact, guitar legend Jerry Garcia was missing part of his right middle finger, the result of a childhood accident. That didn't stop him from becoming one of rock's most unique guitarists. In fact, some say it even influenced his distinctive playing style. Here's fact 3. The Grateful Dead didn't just have fans, they had an entire culture. Deadheads, as they're known, would follow the band from show to show, creating a tight-knit community and one of the first ever fan tribes, long before social media. Fact 4 is about the band's vibe. The Dead embraced spontaneity in a way few other bands ever did. Their live performances were jam-packed with improvisation, and they never played a song the same way twice. Number 5. The Dead's Steal Your Face Skull and Lightning Bolt logo? Created by band members and artist Bob Thomas in 1969, it became one of rock's most recognizable icons. At first, it was just to mark their gear on tour. Who knew it'd become a symbol of a whole movement? 6. The Dead were known for their unbelievably long shows. One set could run over 3 hours, and a full show sometimes stretched to 6. Fans say these marathons were more than just concerts, they were communal experiences. Fact 7 is a big one for music history. The Grateful Dead allowed fans to record their shows. That's right. In a bold move, they even created a special taper section, and fans traded these recordings for years. The Dead sound lived on because of this unofficial sharing culture. Here's a fun one. The Dead played with everyone, from Bob Dylan to the Allman Brothers. Their music was a unique blend of rock, folk, jazz, and blues. That cross-genre magic led to collaborations with all kinds of artists and contributed to their eclectic sound. For fact 9, let's talk about those famous bears. Contrary to popular belief, they're not dancing bears. Created by artist Bob Thomas for the album History of the Grateful Dead, Volume 1, they're actually a nod to an old marching bear image. Fact 10. The Grateful Dead were famous for their involvement in the Haight-Ashbury scene in San Francisco. They shared a house with other musicians and artists, hosting legendary jams that are still talked about today. They didn't just represent the scene, they were the heartbeat of it. And for the final fact, let's talk about the Wall of Sound. Built in 1974, it was an enormous speaker system that changed live sound forever. The Grateful Dead weren't just performers, they were pioneers of music technology. The Wall of Sound is often hailed as one of the greatest sound systems in history. And there you have it, 11 mostly true, absolutely legendary facts about the Grateful Dead. This band didn't just play music, they created an entire world, one that still rocks on today. So whether you're a lifelong Deadhead or new to the scene, there's always more to explore in the magical, musical universe of the Grateful Dead. Keep on truckin'.